what we share. Now, the Ascension Ancient Mystery Schools are for emotional, mental, physical, spiritual well-being, okay? We have psychic awakening classes I've been teaching since the 1980s, actually, and I started learning about all types of different groups and metaphysical and spiritual topics that many people didn't understand, and they had to read about them and then go experience them and go to spiritual classes or retreats or centers. And now we have so many different ones around the world that I'd like to give you a mission statement that we've done, because we're the members of the Ascension Center, and we ascribe to the highest standards of excellence with regard to the uplifting of humankind by providing spiritual and educational awareness. Now, we were founded for spiritual growth, education, and continued research for the communication of truth. And our services are provided as private and group counseling, study groups, classes, seminars, written publications, audio and visual tapes, which you can find on YouTube, and other workshop materials, which is a synthesis of ancient wisdom and new thought teachings and philosophies. And we've been bringing a lot of great teachers in their groups lately, including Dr. Robert Gilbert with the Vesca Institute organization, and we have many, many others, Stephen Alpern with his beautiful music, and we're going to keep doing that. Now, we have offerings of a spiritual place here on this radio organization. Like I said, we're going into 4 years on radio alone, and each member will be continually supported in their spiritual and educational growth. So it's very important that we feel like you're getting some type of self-improvement in those that want to come on and speak to me in their speechcraft and communication and their leadership abilities, because I've got so many people now that lead their own groups and have their own radio shows, and they're making the world a better place for you, me, our children, and the entire human race. So if you want to join our spiritual business community, network, and trade organization, please get in touch with me at tjmorrisagency@gmail.com. Now, we have introductions of metaphysics, excuse me, and this includes the meaning of ascension, you're raising your spirits, balance of the body, the mind, and the spirit, very important, so you can get along with all of yourself in emotional balancing. We have Vedic astrology, Ayurvedic medicine, numerology. We do sacred geometry, semiotics, morphology, dreams, subconscious, your higher self, past life regression, ancient beliefs and sacred places, chakras and colors, channeling, tarot, Kabbalah, the automatic writing that many people like to use, dowsing, pendulums, angels, guides for your heart, your spirit, and all your relationships, because it's important to have people in your life. We have multidimensional beings and star beings we discuss, groups of these we've been doing for over 30 years now. Ascended masters, avatars, Agaton teachers, extraterrestrials, spacecraft, UFO studies, and internet groups. And we have meditation and affirmation, affirming for the betterment of yourself and all those around you, for manifesting, crystals, aromatherapy, and other metaphysical tools used in the new paradigm which we are creating. So we hope that you will participate with us and learn what it is that you can do to make your world a better place. Now, the human aura, okay, the color body we've shared before, this is described as a part of you, an energy that extends approximately 3 feet from your body, okay? It's an energy all around you. Have you ever heard people say they get in your space? Depending on your development as a spiritual person, the physical body is not solid as it appears. It is actually a whirlwind of masses, positive and negative energies that you can feel. And the earth is the same way. The human body and the earth has positive and negative fields. It's the way it is in this dualistic society. Now, the right side is positive of your body and the left side is negative, or so we say, with the right and the left. We have both coming and going up and down our spine, and the spinal column is your central axis, okay? The earth has an atmosphere, as does the human body. And so we have weather conditions and that can cause us to feel good, better, and different. And the earth conditions and the earth atmosphere do affect us. So be aware all the time of your body's atmosphere and it changing. That's why we have a blood pressure and a pulse. These things in medical arenas that you may find that they do check. And so get to know your body, know what your normal atmosphere is. Your blood pressure, your blood type would be nice. Keeping your body where it needs to be, 60 to 80 on your pulse. Through determination, you can change who you are physically and mentally, believe it or not. There's an author. We all have a human body that is our home, but we have an aura that grows and reduces depending on our energy and our thought patterns. Now, we have people that are clairvoyant. Then their auras may fluctuate, and this is something that the body has, but the average person now has a certain color or aura, and it's like a rainbow. Some colors are brighter than others. So if you have a well-rounded personality, okay, and you're devoted to being well-balanced with your colors and your positive and negative energy, a lot of people can say they can see a good example of your auric field, especially sometimes the way we discuss Jesus and the auric field around you. So we have masters that have had more than others, and some people have, in artist renditions, have put these glowing parts around the head that's like your auric field emanating, especially spiritual beings, and we like to discuss spirituality. Now, passing through various people or surges of emotions, both positive and negative at any and all times and variations in places you go. Whether it's in a mall or a restaurant, you can see beautiful people that make you feel good, or you can see people that are really down with their emotions like hate, greed, anger, and all types of sight that can be very unpleasant, can't they? But we want to encourage you to be more positive and upbeat because positive energy seems to last longer and make you feel better and will make you more brilliant and make your energy shine much more positive in the physical eyes of other beings. And they'll want to be around you, especially if you have a beautiful color, a beautiful aura around you, and you give a good impression that you're a very positive and balanced person, good energy, not too quiet and not too extreme energy. There's a balance in all of us, and we need to learn what that balance is. John, I really appreciate you being here, and I've invited a lot of people that said they don't check in now and they don't get in my chat room, but so I've got to start doing and coming and being, but I've had a lot of times myself with my energy low. Haven't been very luminous myself, so I'm working on building up my own energy in my own eyes, in my own circles, in my own body. This is your health aura or your vital aura, okay? So students learn various colors of their aura. So red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. And these are always the first place we like to start people. And how to learn your own normal ability to see your own. And the aura is you can stand in front of a mirror with a white background and watch yourself and then turn around and see if you can see your auric field on a white wall. Usually you can. If you'll stand in front of a white wall for 2 to 3 minutes and just people, especially if they're sitting there, get somebody to sit there, or you get someone and have them stand on a white wall and stand there for a few minutes and then have them move and look at the wall, and you'll see the color around there, the various different colors that are still where they were standing. It's really interesting how that happens. Now we have various energy chakras, like we've said, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. And the physical order, the positive colors of the auras. And we have various layers, believe it or not, in our personality, physical, emotional, and mental, from the outside to the inside. And we have there's a fourth layer that symbolizes your spirituality, your subconscious manifestations. Now we have physical colors that are red, orange, red violet, rose, fire orange, golden orange. Emotional colors that are blue, violet, blue green, emerald green. and ultraviolet, translucent violet. And we have mental colors that go into the yellows and the greens, yellow green, yellow orange, gold, ultra green. Translucent spiritual colors are indigo, ultra turquoise, translucent turquoise, and cosmic white light. We put perfection all around us when we bring all the levels and all various colors. They're devised in levels 1, 2, and 3, okay, pale, light, medium. And then we always have a true pigment that we're evolving, and we can have particular traits based on our skin. There's negative colors that some you will see that have around people not living very well, that have somehow gotten caught up in an addiction, like drug addictions, alcohol, gambling addictions. They can even have neurotic episodes, psychotic, and the world around them can seem really carnal. They can become egocentric, too earthy, are too deprived of something, are sometimes abnormal, perverted. They can go into fear, act immature, become very confused, undecided, or sorrowful. But that can make them very ill, even up to the point of impending death and fatal illness. So you need to understand that negative energy can take over, and you can feel it. So it's very important for you to keep yourself balanced with a state of grace. That is the highest energy that you possess, okay, is your state of grace. And if you can get into the state of bliss, a lot of people teach you that to go inside and to learn about yourself, your inner spirit, and forgive yourself. First of all, you have to learn to clear yourself. All those states of mind that have caused you problems in the past and various other incarnations are in this incarnation. And many people have various ways to go into meditation and to learn how to work with the universe, the oneness, the being, the knowingness. And we also have upper echelon people, believe it or not, that have lived or been out of body or learned to travel. Their avatars, masters, and free beings. And we have those that have been good souls, teachers, and adepts in the past that come back, and even mystics and enlightened initiates. Okay, and I know quite a few, but you don't get to hear about them very often. Most of them are teaching now their own classes and have groups, and they do their best to illuminate other metaphysicians intuitionally and have good thoughts and to share and even teach a lot of people to use their lower mind or subconscious mind, doing channeling psychic material, and there's some that are just conscious mind, and the do-gooders, we call them, and the light workers and the truth seekers. We have mental, emotional, and physical 7 levels within the body that progress through incarnation to incarnation. And you are eligible to climb steadily up the path, a spiritual path, through levels of consciousness, okay, and awakening awareness. So you'll hear people saying they're waking up a lot lately, and it has a lot to do with the energy of the world, the planet we're on, and your incarnation, and the meditation is the key to speeding up your soul evolvement in any one of any lifetimes, or to help yourself remember. Some people want to be regressed to remember their past lives, and others, well, they may be first initiate, they may be at a first soul level. But there's 3 main aspects of you, which is called the personality, the suit of clothes you're wearing. That's your incarnation. The real you is the soul. Okay, that's an individualized spirit operating through the body. Physical, your feelings, which are your emotions, and your mental, which is your mind. Okay, and the spiritual side of your nature is always in the upper levels, the upper echelon, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now, there's the development exercises we can have you do. You can work with your subconscious mind and try to work. And the reason we give you all these ways to work with various controls or constructs is to help you learn more about yourself, to understand your frequencies in your mind and your meditational states. And we say beta, alpha, theta, delta, gamma, sigma, and tau for the 7 levels of your mind. And we assign the red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet with that. And I'd like you to learn how to learn about your physical structure, your emotional, and your mental, And of course, the emotional is very important, and it deals with your